One might say the drama of humanity begins with the simplest of truths: God is one, and we are called to love him with all our heart. The ancient command, love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your strength, Deuteronomy 6:4-5, once thundered through desert air. Centuries later, a teacher repeated it with fresh fervor, adding the mind to the list, Mark 12:30. And so, from ancient scrolls to bustling city streets, this charge still resounds: love the Almighty with every fiber of our being. Yet such love comes with a call to choose. We stand before a crossroads labeled life and death, and hear the solemn words, "I have set before you life and death, now choose life," Deuteronomy 30:19-20. This choosing life is more than drawing breath, it is a vow to embrace God's way. Like a pilgrim forging onward through forests unknown, we must say yes to the path that leads to abundant, eternal life. A mysterious sign once rose in the wilderness, a serpent of bronze foreshadowing a greater truth: just as Moses lifted up the snake, so the Son of Man must be lifted up, John 3:14-17. History's turning point arrived when the beloved Son was lifted upon a cross, a symbol of suffering transformed into the mightiest declaration of love. God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son. If there is any wonder more astonishing than the vastness of the cosmos, it is that the Maker himself stepped into creation to rescue us. Of course, love is not passive. It beckons us to draw near and obey. Whoever has my commands and keeps them is the one who loves me, John 14:21. The unspoken secret of love is that it demands sacrifice, a willingness to set aside pride or fear in favor of a grander good. In that sense, when we yield our hearts, we discover that obeying God is not the heavy burden we feared, but rather the doorway to genuine joy. Even so, the human heart can quake at the thought of losing this divine affection. Yet the question rings: who shall separate us from the love of Christ? Romans 8:35-39. And the resolute answer emerges: neither storm nor sorrow, neither hardship nor height, can pry us from his grasp. The very one who formed the galaxies now extends a bond so unbreakable that we stand secure, like a child in the arms of a loving father. By this measure, love surpasses sentiment. This is how we know what love is: Jesus Christ laid down his life, as 1 John 3:16. God showed how much he loved us by sending his one and only Son, 1 John 4:9-10. The cross became the greatest love letter in history, written in sacrifice, addressed to every heart. We respond with awe, for we love because he first loved us, 1 John 4:19. Truly, God is love, 1 John 4:16, and through him we taste the fullness of life. Thus, our grand saga is both ancient and new. From the wilderness call to choose life, to the cross of ultimate sacrifice, the story invites us to realize that to be loved by God is the highest relationship and position in life. May we embrace it fully, obey his word, and rest in that perfect love which overcomes every fear. Now and always, choose life, choose the love that never ends.